Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad ZULFAHMI bin ZAMBRI. I'm a representative for my group. The title that we decided to make as our assignment is BADMAI. BADMAI is a Malaysia-based worldwide online gasoline delivery marketplace. Fun fact, in some part of Malaysia, they are called as Fuel Panda. They are, at their core, a gasoline delivery service that connects the petrol station in question with the individual who need it in the most. Indeed, it is a basic concept that has shown to be quite effective. Its main purpose is to allow customers to request gasoline via a mobile application. BADMAI's technique of ordering is a step-by-step process. The personnel at BADMAI begin by gathering the customer postal information. The data is then filtered depending on the information entered by consumers, such as the kind of gasoline and the amount of fuel. Then, depending on the GPS of the customer's position, BADMAI staff will purchase gasoline from a nearby gas station and transport it to the customer location. Problem statement. Firstly, performance. Most app developers have a similar difficulty in assuring world-class app performance, in addition to producing a successful app and offering exceptional client experience. Number 2, poor packaging and quality. The average time it takes for a consumer to get their purchase is about 25 to 30 minutes. Experiencing such problem just add to a hungry customer rage. Lastly, logistic issues. Selecting a coverage area that includes a petrol station. Objective. The first one is BADMAI is created to provide its client with optimal fuel delivery from the nearest fuel station to their location throughout Malaysia. BADMAI also provide clients with not just the gasoline they required, but also to do it in a quick, simple and convenient manner. Number 3 is to producing a successful app and offering exceptional client experience. And lastly, to assist individuals when their automobiles run off gas in the middle of the road without causing any inconvenience. Lastly is scope. This mobile app's targets audience is all Malaysian citizens. We want to create amazing smartphone apps that make it easy for Malaysians to order gasoline delivery.
There are two user types in our mobile application system, which is the client and worker. Firstly, I will demo on user client. To use the application, user will need to register their account first by clicking on this register text. In registration, user need to provide their information that the system needed, such as their email, password, full name, phone number and address. The password must be more than 6 length character. After the successful sign up, user will automatically be signed into the main menu, which is the mapping. Before that, the application will ask for user permission to use their mobile phone location sensor. Okay, now I will demo about the auto locate button, which is on the upper left. Now I will demo button for user profile. In this section, user will be able to see the information that they have provided during registration, which is their email, name, phone and address, and also they can view their history record. For the history record, for now it is empty because the user have not do any transaction yet with the worker on this application. User also can update their information by clicking on the edit text. User also can update their password in here, and they can cancel the update by clicking on the X symbol. Now I will demo user requesting field. For requesting field, user can click on this button request, and there are 3 types of field provided on our application, which are RON 95, RON 87 and DCL. The price of the field will be updated by the admin based on the current field price. After user has selected their field type, user need to select their price amount and then click the request button to confirm the request, and the system will prompt the request has been submitted to the user. After request submitted, there will be a marker which only the user can see their marker in this map. If user plan to request another field while the previous requesting still in pending, user will not be able to do another request until the previous request is completed. Now I will demo as a user worker. The worker account is provided by the admin or the vendor such as Patron, Petronas and Shell. To log in, user will need to input their provided email and password. After successful login, the user will be redirected to main menu map. In this section, the only difference is that the user worker does not have the request button. As a user worker, they are able to see all the user client marker that is requesting for the field in this map. For an example, when user click on the marker, it will show about the user address, field type and the amount of price the user requests. And if user accept their request, the marker on the map will disappear and the system will show client request is accepted. Now I will log out from the worker account and log in on client user to see the difference on the client side. On the client side, the request marker will be removed once the worker accept the request. And on user profile, it will show on the history record about the request that the user has made, which is the date, type of field, and amount of price the user has requested before. Now I will log in on the other user client side to see the multiple history record of the user request and the request that had been accepted by the worker before. We implement recycle view to display multiple history record of the user request. We implement the Firebase API, so if user close app without logout, when open it again, it will open the same profile account.